freestyle stroke, so timing is when to breathe. The first step would be to get on a shallow step like this, or a shallow ledge, and then with nice straight arms, you're going to have them do bubbles to the count of 6, and then they're going to pull, and they're also going to breathe, okay? So they're going to have their face in the water, they're going to do bubbles for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they're going to pull their arm all the way, and they'll take a breath, and then they have to start over again, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pull and breathe, back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pull and breathe, back to the beginning. The less you have to tell them, the better, so you want to have as few instructions as possible. And it's just bubbles for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pull and turn your head to breathe. So as soon as your arm pulls, you also turn your head to get that breath, okay? And then you bring it back to the beginning and start all over again. The 3.5 to 4-year-olds, you don't have to be too picky with them, but 5-year-olds, especially when they're getting closer to 6, we do want them to have a high elbow recovery. So the high elbow recovery is this, when they drag their thumb to their armpit, nice high elbow, bring it back to the beginning. All right, so when they're on the step here, you can, manipulate their arm. You can just grab their hand and just pull it all the way here. Make sure that their thumb touches their leg, drag their thumb all the way to the armpit, and bring it back to the beginning, okay? So bubbles for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pull all the way to the leg, drag the thumb to the armpit, face goes back in, and then the hand goes back to the beginning. That's step 1 on the steps. Easy to remember, right? Step 1 on the steps. Do it on both sides. So you would turn have them turn their body around, so instead of breathing to the left, then they're going to be breathing to the right. Okay, so after practicing doing those drills on the top step, then you bring it into the water and you use the kickboard, fingers on top, thumbs underneath, nice straight arms, and they're going to do bubbles and kicking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull and breathe, face goes back in, start all over again. Bubbles for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull and breathe, face goes back in, begin again, okay? That's the timing with the kickboard. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the timing without the kickboard. So if they're really good with that, then without the kickboard, the other arm is just going to be in the opposite position of the other arm. So if we do it like this, instead of this arm here hanging onto that kickboard, it's going to be right here, okay? And then again, it's just bubbles for 6 kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kicks. Pull and breathe. And as you pull, that other arm, goes over here. Okay, so it's always in the opposite position as that one. Okay. Let me start over again here. So it's like this. So we do kicking and bubbles for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull and breathe. The face, and then you go back to the beginning position, right? So the face goes back in, the arm comes back to the start. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull and breathe, and back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull and breathe, back to the beginning. Okay? And then you get them to do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull and breathe, and then back to the beginning. That's the timing. That's actually an introduction to the timing. That isn't the real actual timing, but it's working up towards it. Having those 6 kicks gives them a chance to get their body back into the correct position again. So it's really helpful with this. And as they get really good with it, you can get them to do it. Okay, let's try 4 kicks, and then pull and breathe, and then back to the beginning. And, it's maybe 2 kicks and pull and breathe, and back to the beginning. Because the actual timing of freestyle is you start like this, pull and breathe, okay? So the arms are continuously moving. But when you're first introducing this to them, you want to just keep the arms in that position for 6 kicks, then pull and breathe, and then begin again for another 6 kicks. So it gives them a chance to get their head in the right position and their body's just right, more horizontal. And then, because the more horizontal their body is, the easier it is for them to breathe to the side. We start off in that one-arm Supergirl or Superman position for 6 kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull and breathe. Start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull and breathe. Start over. Make sure your students practice breathing to both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull and breathe. Start over. Or you can say switch and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch your arms and breathe. Whatever works best for you and makes the most sense to your students. Teaching tip. Don't let your students stop kicking. You're going to find that they will stop kicking when they breathe and switch their arms. So just coach them to keep on kicking. The continuous kick is the correct way to perform this stroke and helps maintain forward momentum in a horizontal position when the breath is added.